Hello everyone, it's Tony, and I just got through a lot of places in the last couple weeks for circumstances that I will explain in a different video for a different time. I did not have a car, so I've been busing it back and forth to multiple places. So just getting that all out of the way, yeah. So, but I did pick up a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to start this, but let's just kind of go out of the blue on this one. So we went over to Latham, went over to the Walmart over there, and some of the stuff, it's again been a while, and this I actually picked up I think the day I found out about Steven Hillenburg. So, and I got this mostly out of his honor, but also because I was working on something and I kind of needed this. But this is the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob. So I believe this essentially covers, I think, the first 4.5 seasons of the show. And to give a little bit of a backstory, I did have the original first season on DVD. But this was also back when I was kind of getting used to buying season sets of shows. And I eventually did get rid of it and gave it to someone else. And for the longest time, I've kind of regretted that. But I was happy to pick that up. So that was that. And then while I was out doing holiday shopping, of course, went to a few shops. Picked up a few things. Ended up getting a Zelda amiibo, of course. Just wanted to get it. But I'm happy I have that one. And then that kind of wasn't all of them. I also ended up getting a Rob and a Peach. The Rob, I believe, is the Famicom colors, and this is the Mario Party 10 version of Peach. So I'm kind of glad I got all these. These two I actually got for like $5 each at Five Below. And usually you get stuff there when it's stuff that the stores could no longer sell. So that was interesting. That, and then of course I went over to Family Dollar just down the road from here, and I ended up picking up Final Fantasy 15 for the PS4. And I guess, truth be told, I don't have a PS4, so why did I pick it up? It's Final Fantasy. I'm not going to say no to that, especially on a $13 deal. So that's that one. And then I went to Barnes & Noble, and at Barnes & Noble I came across a few things, but one of the things I came across was this little Retzko from Agretzko, which is a good series on Netflix. I actually do recommend it, but there was only a handful of Agretzko items there, or merchandise, and this was one of the few of them, and I was happy I kind of picked this up. So that's pretty much that one. And then so on top of that, when I was also there, I picked up the next volume of Pop Team Epic, of course. I was surprised this actually came out. I thought this wasn't going to come out for a few more months, but I guess I was wrong. So that's that. And then I ended up picking up a few things over at a local game shop there, J Street, of course. I ended up getting Crazy Taxi Sega All-Stars Edition. $20, not a really bad deal. Actually a really good one. And then I also got Azumanga Daioh Volume 2. This is a really good one. It's one I've actually just started reading, and I really like it. So now I'm going to have to look for Volume 1 and the rest of these and catch myself up. So there's that. Now, I went over to Colony. Or not Colony, I went over to Crossgates, and I ended up picking up Night Warriors for the Saturn. I got this from the J Street over there. $40. Not really bad. Not really great. case a little cracked. I do got to get that fixed. Other than that, I wasn't going to pass it up. How many times are you actually going to come across that game? And then Lupin the Third I picked up over at FYE. I got it for like 15. It's the 70s era of the show, so it's kind of when Miyazaki was there. But yeah, that was a really good find as well. Put that in there. I did get one other thing from J Street. I just figured I'd mention. So let me see if I can come across it in here. Yep, there it is. Super Princess Peach. $35. I can understand the game's kind of hard to come by, but Jesus, man, really? But yes, I picked up that one as well. And now we're going to get into the interesting stuff. So I went over to Troy for a few times within the last couple weeks. I picked up a lot of great stuff. I ended up getting South Park Season 11 and The Adventures of Tintin Season 1. This is really hard to come by, and I was surprised I came across this. And as for South Park, it's the last season I actually need, and now I'm completely caught up. I have seasons 1 to 21 now. So now I'm just waiting for season 22 to come out on DVD. So that was that. And then I went over to a bookstore, and I ended up picking up a book. Actually, I picked up a movie there. The store's called The Book Outlet. It's a really good place. I recommend it. But I picked up The Simpsons Go Hollywood Volume 3. And this contains episodes from seasons 4 and 5. Again, $1. Good find. But that wasn't the only thing. I also ended up picking up Yokai Watch Volume 5. Was actually one of the few mangas I was able to find at this shop. It's like a local mom and pop shop. And $2.98 wasn't a bad deal. I wasn't going to pass that up. Especially for something that, if it would have been at Barnes & Noble, would have been about $10. So, I was happy I came across that as well. Pastime Legends over there. Not really much, but there was some good stuff. I ended up getting Jet Grind Radio for Dreamcast. Again, $20, not a bad deal. And the other thing I ended up getting was Super Smash Bros. Japanese edition for the N64. This was $25, and this is probably the best find I've found this year overall. I was kind of happy to get this. I think I ended up getting this about a week or two before Smash Ultimate came out. So I was happy to kind of find this. So that's that. And then I ended up going to the local GameStop over in the area, and I ended up picking up Phoenix Wright. It's Phoenix Wright. I wasn't going to pass it up, especially for $14. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. It was kind of amazing what I ended up coming across. Trying to see if I remembered everything, but I think I did. This is Tony. I am signing out. I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.